If you want high-end graphics, gameplay, and content, you can't go wrong with Stormland in my honest opinion. Developed by Insomniac before their buyout by Sony, Stormland puts you in the metal shoes of a robot named Vesper. A gardener by trade, you spend the game shooting an endless wave of robotic enemies across a vast, sprawling map filled with flora and fauna that almost is certainly trying to kill you. The game is set high in the sky as you surf across clouds from island to island, battling the aforementioned Tin Men opponents with an array of weapons found or crafted from workbenches. The game focuses on its movement, with climbing, sky surfing, and gliding all working together to make you feel like the most maneuverable machine on the planet. The climbing is particularly very entertaining. With super strength, you can scale cliff faces in seconds, or towers, or buildings, or the soft and squishy face of a newborn child. Really, anything is climbable. Well, maybe not the last one, but you get my point. And with that freedom, you could approach combat from a wide range of angles and trajectories. But the game wouldn't be fun without the combat. Well, it would be, but I'm entertained by a bouncy egg if it's in VR, and I can touch and bounce the egg. But I digress. The combat is very fluid, combining the aforementioned movement abilities with optional basic stealth mechanics and excellent gunplay. Each weapon has 2 modes depending on how you hold the gun, and your body can be upgraded with extra gear for combat or utility. Now this is a game you're going to need your virtual reality legs for, with no teleport option. The only movement in the game is with the analog sticks. But if you do have said legs, I can assure you, you'll probably enjoy the gameplay. Though of course, this game isn't just gameplay. Its story is a lovely affair told naturally through the game as things unfold. Virtual scenes and memories literally render themselves around you to show you the better times and now in the past. It's rather cool, I think, but it's not groundbreaking for the medium in and of itself. As I mentioned before, the story has you take the role of flower power android Vesper, quite literally flower powered in fact. Naturally, your friends are all gone, and so are the humans, and with only an AI assistant to help you, you must wander the cloudscape, explore islands, upgrade yourself, find your friends, and battle the goddess. They're so generic I can't even remember the name of the enemy faction. That is one thing that lets the story down a little. The enemies you face in the game are generic evil bad robots. Also, they're called the Tempest. I just looked it up. There are a few fun encounters with robots many times your size, but these aren't exactly common, with the usual enemies being drones and foot soldiers. That said, while the story is a little let down, the gameplay is indulged by the many enemies to kill, and the game faces you with many challenges throughout everything I've played. Oh, one last thing, there's co-op in the game, so if you and a friend both happen to own an Oculus headset and the relevant PC hardware to run it, you two can indulge in having a friend run in alerting all the angry robots while you're trying to do a stealth incursion. I think that covers it though. In short, Stormland is a fun game to play alone or with a friend, with mechanics that simply can't be replicated in flat screen fashion.